Hi, I'm Haley Marie Leach, and I am the Bachelor's of Science Nursing program here at UCLA School of Nursing. When I got my acceptance letter to UCLA, I screamed. Getting into one of the top nursing programs in the country was a dream come true, and quite honestly, 4 years later, I still can't believe I'm here. I'm pretty involved in our nursing program. I'm the Vice President of MNIC, which is the Maternity Nursing Interest Club here at UCLA. I'm also the Secretary for PICU, which is the Pediatric Nursing Interest Club. For Alpha Tau Delta, which is our professional nursing fraternity, I'm the class representative for our cohort. I was also elected to be the graduation chairperson by my peers for our respective class of 2019. I have been a gymnastics coach on campus for the past 2.5 years now, and I've been doing research underneath my professor for the past year. Going into maternity rotation this past summer, I had no idea what to expect. I have never interacted with a pregnant person. I've never had a pregnant coach, pregnant teacher, pregnant mom, nothing. So I was completely out of my comfort zone. Within the first 5 minutes of my labor and delivery clinical rotation shift, I found myself holding the leg of a woman I had just met who was 10 centimeters dilated and pushing. It was right in that moment I knew I was exactly where I was supposed to be. I've learned that nursing is not only about caring for the patient's physical symptoms, but also about caring for them as a whole. As a nurse, you are the one who is educating, advocating for, and empowering these patients. Especially during labor and delivery, the moms and the babies are so fragile, so vulnerable, and it's at this time they're looking to the nurses for guidance and even reassurance. One of our projects in maternity was to create a patient education handout, and so I wrote a book. I wrote this book and I illustrated this book, and it's about the risks and benefits, but mostly benefits, about breastfeeding. I wrote it and illustrated it and self-published it in this one little book. So I'm pretty passionate about perinatal nursing. I am just, every day as an RN is something completely different. And as a nursing student in my shifts, I realized that each shift, while it has similar routines and expectations, that each shift is something new. You meet people from all different walks of life, and you get to learn about all different kinds of cultures as well. It's crazy because as a nurse, you bear witness to some of the most important, some of the darkest, some of the happiest times in a family's life. And you have an influence on how those memories are remembered by giving the best possible care that you can. I aspire to become a perinatal RN, and then hopefully eventually a certified nurse midwife, so I can help families during such a phenomenal time. To me, nursing is my calling, and I am dedicating my time, my effort, my life to this profession I am thoroughly passionate about. I wake up excited to go to clinicals, and I'm that student sitting in the front row raising her hand enthusiastically every class. As an infant, I was adopted from Colombia, and I was given this chance to have a better life here in the States. And I think it's my purpose to take the tools and take the resources I've been given to make not only a better life for myself, but for those around me and those I can impact as well. Receiving this scholarship would help me out financially considerably. At one point during nursing school, I was working 3 jobs on top of going to school full-time. That was tough, but nursing school itself is the hardest thing I have ever done. But I know that not only will I be a safe and competent nurse because of it, I will be a better person as well. I have dedicated the past 4 years, if not my entire educational career, to get to this point, a senior in the UCLA School of Nursing Bachelor's of Science nursing program. In June, I will walk across that stage, diploma in hand, graduating with my Bachelor's of Science degree. And then at this time next year, I will hopefully have passed the NCLEX, have my degree, and be ready for my first new grad position. Thank you for considering me for this opportunity.